The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Throwing from the outset is Penix. This one into the hands of Pitts. Big strides. Look at him go. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackling? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
18, Pioneer. 60, Bison. 60, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, Fields. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Dragon 60. Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
Now it's Fields. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
The Bills at 5-4 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Viking 8, 19, shot 60, shot 60. Ready.
Now Fields.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We can look at this Patriots defense.
They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
Ready, ready. Warrior 70.
Back to throw, Fields.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Jonathan Taylor.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Jonathan Taylor with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago. Their second straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively. And this team now has an identity. And they're playing to it and playing well.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
Right back to Dobbins on first.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Here's Fields.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Hey, look at this Patriots defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Check smash. Check smash.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Gonna be a safety. And you don't want to pin this all on the quarterback, even when the pressure's coming. Not easy for them, but that's just something you can't do, is take that sack in the end zone.
No, you can't. But for all defensive line coaches, they're celebrating everywhere. Because what do they tell us in our meetings? It's all about the get-off, beating the offensive line at the snap of the football.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Hey!
Now Dobbins again on second down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Set it up.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. He'll try and do this himself.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Myles Garrett, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll go play action here with Penix.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Penix. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
They'll throw with Penix.
This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
In motion, the tight end.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
An even 100 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Here now, 2nd and 4. A give up the middle to Gibson.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor.
His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Patriots go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that will make this a 19-point game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 18, 19, tight. 9, trap 60. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here's Fields.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Rocco 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
To throw is Fields.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Penix.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
To the air, Penix.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. 78 yards.
And the Patriots continue to pull away here in this first half. York now for the extra point.
And that will bump the lead up to 26.
That's the score. Patriots 28, Bills 2. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Here we go.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't. Want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
70, 70.
2nd and 5.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Off play action. Fields. Man open. That's Anthony Schwartz.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 24-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Fields now to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
And he will take it across midfield and down to 45. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
19 Tiger.
Penix working out of the gun here. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver.
That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Here's Penix. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves a first down.
Patriots, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down. Patriots.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 Maverick. 60 Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And looking to throw, Penix.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And 10 yards.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Penix to the air once more.
Touchdown! A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Pats just continue to roll. New York on now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Here we go.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around the bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
79 Broncos.
Fields.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
To the air again, Fields.
And this is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Set up. 18 Radley. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to settle up with first and goal at the 1-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
They're going to go with a tight end here on a running play. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bills are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43.
123 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Second and a couple.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Set. Buffalo 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Go! 70 Lions.
Operating from the gun, Penix.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down.
Second and 6 at the 6-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Kyle Pitts.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Patriots would extend their lead here just before halftime. York now for the extra point.
And the route is on here in this first half.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
19 tight. 19 tight.
A final shot before the break. Fields.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Cade York to kick off.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And this one's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 back. Bronco 80. Be ready.
Now it's Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
Past the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Jonathan Taylor.
47 yards.
And the Patriots take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Viking 18.
Now Fields.
Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
From the gun, here's Fields.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
Here we go on 4th down, Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Ready? Ready.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30.
177 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Second down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. punching it in from a yard away.
And the Patriots have got it on cruise control. The York on now for the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
63, Bills 9. Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Here's Fields.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Yeah, he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play here for Buffalo. 46 yards.
First down and goal to go.
Okay,
So now
break.
following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10.
Bronco 80.
To throw is Fields.
That's complete right around the 8. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
Complete to Zay Flowers. A gain of 7 brings up second and goal at the Patriots' 2-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk set 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
Here's Fields.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills are able to at least get one score back.
The Bills offense staying out there as they'll line up and go for 2.
Ready? Drop 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Pioneer.
Fields trying to throw for it.
And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Second and 6. Again, it's Taylor.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
218 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Patriots.
It's Taylor.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 40-yard line.
Now a give to Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
To the air, Penix.
That is caught. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A pretty good mark there. They needed 14. They got 14 on 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line.
Now Penix. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll throw with Penix. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner, but at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great too.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
All right, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
19.
Fields now to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36. Back now in Buffalo. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Viking 18. Ready.
Throwing again is Fields. Open man, here's Schwartz, complete.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
70, Timberwolves. 70, Hawks. 79, Broncos.
At the 25-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Traffic, Cowboy 80. 19, Lion. 60, Bobcat. 60, Maverick.
Fields. Open man right side. That's McConkey.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Seven Pirates. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. 19 tight. Ready.
To the air again, Fields. These guys running back out of the backfield.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mustang 19. 19, Tiger 19. Cub 19. Ready.
Back to throw again. And it's caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely to pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Dobbins diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
Here's Penix. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Looking to throw, Penix.
And a completion to Wilson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line.
To throw again is Penix.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down, Patriots.
A give for Taylor running right side.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 Lion, 79 Buffalo 18.
And looking to throw, Penix.
Got a man and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Following the fumble recovery, Fields.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
Now it's Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop this quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Fields going to change things up here.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 18, 5 in.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Warrior 70.
Again, Fields. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Tight. Nice.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Pats are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. Gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Penix working out of the gun here.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing, a partner. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates.
To throw is Fields. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed,
The Bills
all out.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Check go.
Here's Fields. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lasted one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Ready up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Blaster, 6. 10 black. Set cut.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's going to let it fly.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Patriots come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for New England, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games.
And they'll try for a better outcome next week as they head to D.C. to take on the Washington Commanders.